Hello, hello, hello. My name is Troy White. I'm with Hoodoo Financial. Today we're going to talk some more about investing. I want to talk about some of the nuances about investing and what I've heard many times it referred to as the art and science of investing because no two investors have the same needs, the same desires, and they're not going to have necessarily the same pathway to success for their investment strategy. So let's talk a little bit more about that. So there's a science to growing assets and investments, literally a science. We can do the math, right? We can, often you just think about, well, you look at after the fact. So you'll say, oh, yeah, over the last year, my investments earned X percentage. Well, we need to look at those that same mathematical analysis about our predictions of where we need to go and how we're going to get there. That's helping us identify the pathway. And what do I mean? Well, your every goal that you have has a dollar figure attached to it. So whether that's $10,000, $10 million, $100,000, the dollar figure means we have some parameters that or I would call them some restrictions. That means we don't have the luxury of being conservative if our investment goal is very high, unless you have a lot of money to invest. Let's say so. The higher your goals and the lower the amount on a monthly basis that you have to invest means we have to take extra risk, and that risk is measured by what's called beta and what's called probabilities go into it, and that's how we pick a stock that we believe in the upcoming year will hit a targeted rate of return that is suitable for your need is basically what that means. So your goals have a dollar figure, and all the parameters and limitations that are you as an investor that you have, your risk tolerance is going to dictate to us how we're going to attack that goal. And so what that really means is all investment is personal. There is nothing that you are doing that's just the same thing that somebody else has got to do. You can do that, but you guys are going to get different outcomes in relation to your life. That might have been good for you, but not good for the guy sitting next to you because their goals are much higher and they are investing less per se. Or it could be the opposite. They're taking too much risk because their investment goals aren't as high as yours, or they're starting from a position that doesn't require them to take on all of this risk. So that's the science part. The art part is finding the right investments and building the right nuanced strategy that matches your risk tolerance. Risk tolerance means it's a lot of things I can't do. A lot of things that you're not able to do. Why? Because your family size. You got 3 kids, and you can't tolerate the risk of losing a large portion of your capital because of the plans you have for the kids. The risk of you losing your family, losing your income. All of these things mean we have to take care of offset various risks, in some way, whether that's some sort of insurance or some sort of investments or some sort of hedging against, some negative outcome. And so the art comes into play when we use the financial tools like they are instruments, right? So you using investments and insurance and financial planning and all of these annuities, life insurance, all these tools come together to make the song that or to paint the picture, to keep that art analogy going. but it's all based on the science of what your needs are. The science meaning the mathematics, the specifics of the financial planning. Again, everyone's plan is going to be different because everyone's goals is different. Everyone's starting at a different spot. So to accomplish all the individual unique goals that individuals have, they got to use all these instruments, these financial instruments. And the song, again, is your financial strength, your financial freedom, your net worth. That when you to listen to the song is to pay attention to your net worth, to look at your statement of net worth on the app. And so your investment decisions are what create your financial life, not the tools. It's the decisions you make with the tools, right? With the science and with the art. But it takes some time to to put the strategy together. And investor behavior, financial psychology, and the time value of money are the things that are going to have that interplay that is going to create a success or not. And so the basic philosophies of financial planning is where you start. And so that is, your dreams must become goals in order for them to become reality, because we got to act upon goals, take action towards those goals. And so you can achieve your goals if you create the plan, right? You have to have a plan and stick to the plan and follow it. But you got to include your desires as part of your plans. And the plan is to improve your life, right? And so your plan is going to have to be the best use of your resources. And so the resources that you have, we have to make a plan to use them in the best possible method that we can. And achieving your financial planning goals is what equals rich. And planning to keep it all is your wealth. So I'm going to cut it there. And I hope to hear from you again soon. Thanks for listening, and holler.